You may be wondering, Connor, why are you wearing a microphone on here? Well, there's lots of noise disruption outside and this microphone captures what's quite close. It might be better audio than normal. Let me know in the comments below. In the comments to autism clothing, a lot of you were like, oh, didn't realise this was a thing. But yeah, cool, I do that. Some people were like, nah, this isn't me at all. That's the great thing about the autistic spectrum. Everyone's really different and it really does affect every single area of your life. By the way, with the comments on that video, I haven't replied yet. It's because on Sunday I uploaded another video, ended up getting 10, nearly 11,000 views. Yeah, what? Not because they want to see me, because they just want to see the doctor, don't they? But yeah. So I've been a little bit scared of my comments, but I will go through them and have seen them all. So today, food. I'm really liking my lighting today. We are the kings and queens and whatevers of fussy eaters. Well, some of us. I'm really hyper. Why? Don't know. Oh, it's probably because yesterday something really magical happened, Disney-wise. Look on my Twitter. I'll talk about it in a video soon, but man, I'm really liking having this mic. This is what I use when I'm doing my talk. Often those on the autistic spectrum are a bit hypersensitive to certain senses. Taste is quite a big one. That means taste like onions can be like the end of the world. Foods for me, generally, I'm actually quite good at trying things if they fit within certain specification. I know onions, no broccoli, certain foods can't touch certain things. Generally, like if I have a burger or something, I will take it apart and eat it all separately. I think I get a little bit overwhelmed by the amount of flavours. I like to just have one flavour because I'm very sensitive in this area. It's not just tastes with food, it's textures. Like the taste of lettuce is great, but the texture, ugh. I am one of these people that will be a fussy eater and be like, I'm not having lettuce in my wrap or in my burger. These textures and tastes can really send me funny too, like, ugh. I've cried at onions before, as in just been that overwhelmed by the taste and ugh. I believe onions is quite a common one for those on the spectrum. Garlic too, but I love garlic. In fact, before I forget about it, drinks. Let's just talk about drinks. I'm very limited with drinks. I don't like fizzy drinks. I don't like fizzy drinks because I don't like the texture of bubbles. Yeah. It feels like my tongue's being scratched to pieces. After a bit of alcohol though, slightly different story. I think that's just because my mouth gets numb. In terms of trying stuff, I remember being in year 9 and our German teacher was leaving and she brought in loads of German food for us to try, and there was a jar of pickled gherkin. She was like, oh, who wants to try that? And I was just like, yeah, not got anything better to do. So tried it. And everyone else was like, kind of, what the hell are you doing? I can say I regret trying it, but I'm not afraid to try things. Like, if I know they're of things that I might like. In theory, I should have clocked onto the whole pickled gherkins, pickled onions, but no. I really don't like food which is made up of little bits. I just like solid things. This is the problem. Right, you may notice I'm obviously not the slimmest person in the world. This is a habit that a lot of autistic people fall into. I like foods that are just a whole thing, like chips, a piece of chicken breast, example. Although I don't really like chicken breast, so that was a really bad example. A piece of breaded chicken breast. Don't ask me what, yeah. Oh, another good texture example, carrots. I won't eat carrots if they're boiled. I'll eat them raw, but not boiled, because it's actually a reason why I struggle with most vegetables, because they're normally cooked and all. But yeah, so I'm not all about these like risottos and stuff like that, where you've got little fine chopped ingredients. No, I like to have them big, clear. I can see what they are. I can pick them out if necessary, but picking out doesn't really work for me. Like if there's onions in my thing, I can taste it, whatever. Like I will eat stuff with little onions in, like curries and stuff. I just prefer not to, and I can taste it. I just shut up about it because it's just so much easier. Unfortunately, in terms of preparation of food, I struggle in that area a bit. I'm really bad at multitasking. I can drive, but I can't cook a meal. Like, can't do anything with a pan. Just no, not even worth it. I struggle where I've got to prepare multiple bits at the same time, so I kind of tend to fall to the just put it in the oven, take it out the oven, or you know, put it in the microwave, take it out the microwave, etc. Things like pizzas, chips, chicken nuggets, etc. Those are the kind of things that I've always made myself. Obviously, like I'm lucky, I have a mum, I have a sister, I have a dad, I have a granny, etc. who all prepare me food. I say that as if they're like specifically preparing it for me, like food. No, they just, you know, make the food. To make sure I'm actually eating nutritiously. In fact, my granny said the other week, if it was up to me, I would literally live off bread and butter. Which is true. I can literally get stressed making a sandwich. Of course, it's kind of awkward for eating out. Like eating at a friend's house, growing up, you normally eat chips and chicken nuggets anyway, so I'm used to that. But eating in restaurants is, it's so frustrating, especially because you don't tend to like to communicate with people in restaurants because, well, it's just an anxious situation. So to then have to speak to them longer to go, yeah, you can't put you can't put onions in it, you can't put lettuce in it, if you put in this, it can't touch this. It gets a bit faffy. I like it like McDonald's, we can order off the machine, although you can't add cheese on the machine. Stupid. So it can be really limiting eating out, and especially it's really awkward because of course people hate complaining when the food's wrong. I won't eat it if it's wrong. I can't do that. No. Ugh. Like if they put onions on my food, say if I order a cheese baguette, they'll bring a cheese and onion baguette, I'll probably start crying at the table. Cried at prom over onions. Why would they put onion in mashed potato? Ugh. Anyway, I digress. They just take away the cheese and onion baguette, take the onions out and bring it back, and I could still taste the onions. It's like, I'd have to send it back again. I say I'd have to send it back. I'm never the one to speak. I'm like, I feel really bad because I hate the wastage of food, but I can't eat things if I can taste onion and stuff like that. I'd like to say I'm improving in this, but no. One thing I'm trying to do at the moment is find healthier options that I can actually prepare myself, which means using big knives, which scares me because I'm not the most coordinated at all, and I quite like having fingers. Although I can use my feet as hands. I probably shouldn't have said that on the internet because that's extremely weird. There is something called the autism diet, which is something I've heard about, but I've not really done. But yeah, if anyone's got any tips, if anyone else struggles with preparing meals and stuff, if you've got any tips for like simple, healthy meals, nutritional, because I want to lose weight and stuff, my diet is terrible. This video's turned into more of a please help me. Never order like shopping online because they do the substituting thing. In fact, there was a news story about that, how an autistic boy's crisp got substituted and he had a complete meltdown over it, which is understandable. I don't know where my wand is. Oh, it's on my thing, isn't it? I had to actually take my t-shirt off to be able to move across the room because I didn't want to move the mic and it would be different and everything. Yeah, all good now, dressed again, even though I'm probably just going to take my top off as soon as I finish filming this because it's so hot. Thank you very much for watching. Knox.